So here is the new governor of Ohio, John Kasich. John Kasich.
Former Fox News
guy.
Future Fox News.
And current
head.
Fox News guy.
Right.
And the first of the big three governors to really destroy union.
Really go after the unions heavy, went right after working people, because we can't afford to pay people decent amount of money, and that's the problem. And John Kasich, you know how he got so smart? Here, he lets us know how he got so smart.
You should know, I don't read newspapers in the state of Ohio.
Nope. Nope, doesn't. Wow, really? What was the question exactly? That's what I want to know. What was the question where he answered, I don't read newspapers?
The question was, did you finish this week's crossword puzzle?
I think the question was, why are you so bad at your job?
No, I think it was, did you see this week's Ziggy?
It's like, why do you seem completely tone deaf, Governor Kasich, and kind of ignorant of reality? Oh, you don't read any papers? Okay, all right. So there's more.
Very rarely do I read a newspaper because, just like I think that presidents have done in the past, reading newspapers.
Oh yeah, presidents. It's true. Mm-hmm. There have been several presidents who have chosen not to read the newspapers. Several truly shitty presidents have chosen not to read. I think Grant was not a big reader.
No.
So he's showing that he's presidential.
Yeah.
That's it. This is his attempt to...
Yes, here we go. Okay, there's more.
Just like I think that presidents have done in the past, reading newspapers does not give you an uplifting experience.
No, it does not give you...
Because it's all that news is like so depressing.
You know what I say, Governor? Try the jumble. Try the jumble. It's crazy uplifting. And I'd never thought about it that way either. I mean, I thought a newspaper was there to report useful information that someone like me, or say the governor of a state, might find useful, if not crucial.
No, it's a bummer.
No, the newspaper's there.
It's
there to uplift you, like a sermon or a Kate Hudson movie. That's what the newspaper.
And it's also very in stark contrast to Sarah Palin, who reads every newspaper, every magazine, and every book that comes out.
That they put in front of her.
Yeah.
Even Sarah Palin was embarrassed to say she never read any newspapers, right? Even she made something up.
Yeah.
So the old motto was reading is fundamental. John Kasich, reading is peripheral, really. And I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly.
Nope.
Peripheral.
Oh, yeah.
Peripheral?
Peripheral.
Okay, I
Well,
said
just when you say peripheral, just say it on the outskirts of this show.
Okay, I will. I'll say it on the parameters.
Yes.
Parameter of the perimeter.
No, all he needs is the governor of Ohio needs is Fox News and the Weather Channel, because as governor, you should know if it's raining.
Okay,
that's all he needs.
He's got just a little bit more to say. Here we go.
Time to time, people will send me articles and things I need to know about.
From time to time, people will send him
recipes and stuff like that.
What do you do every day? Like, don't you have like daily meetings with advisors, or are they also forbidden from delivering any crucial information that might not uplift you, Governor? Are most of your staff meetings about gossip and planning office birthday parties? What the hell? If it's not uplifting. Okay, I think he has a little bit more to say. Let's see.
But I have found that my life's a lot better if I don't get aggravated by what I read in the newspaper.
So he doesn't want to do you understand what this guy just said? He's one of the most powerful governors in the United States. Said he receives his news in the same manner and frequency with which he gets links to puppy videos on YouTube.
That's the same reason he doesn't study unemployment numbers. Drag.
Yeah.
Huge drag.
Don't want to hear about, maybe if you read a newspaper, you'd find that maybe you'd read a poll that said that the majority of Ohioans are against your legislative agenda and are going to ruin you when coming to the next election. Maybe
you're trying to bum him out.
He's the governor of the state, but he's not like into like political things and topical stuff and stuff that's going on in the world. It doesn't really interest him.
That's what makes him fascinating.
And by the way, rising star in the Republican
Rising Star doesn't read. My life's a lot better if I don't get aggravated by what I read in the newspaper. And I'm sure the people of Ohio are grateful that your life is a lot better too, Governor Kasich. I'm sure they're sitting around going, I'm out of work, the schools are screwed, I can't afford health care, and organized labor just took its worst body blow in 1,000 years. But the governor sure seems relaxed and easygoing.
He doesn't want to be rattled or upset. Come on.
Yeah. You got to admit, though, he does make being a Republican very tempting. I mean, where else can you proclaim things that should be shameful and then get rewarded for them. Right?
You know, he might have just talked his way onto the VP ticket. This is presidential material, clearly.
I mean, he just proclaimed that he doesn't read the news, and his base is probably cheering him, right? Our last president thought the world is 6,000 years old, and he got elected twice. Don't you wish you could do that? Don't you wish you could just be, hey, I'm a chronic masturbator, and I'm afraid a monster might live in my closet. Hey, here's a major position of power for you. Why don't you go run a state or something? I just wanted to mention, maybe it's not a bad idea for the Republican politicians to not read, because one guy did read, U.S. Representative John Fleming, Republican. What he did, he's getting some headlines because, well, he's from Louisiana, and so, he's bright. And on Monday, his public Facebook profile published a link to an article from the Onion that was titled "Planned Parenthood Opens $8 Billion Abortion Plex." So, and he posted the status, "More on Planned Parenthood, abortion by the wholesale," Fleming said on his Facebook profile, where he linked to the Onion's article. So maybe they shouldn't read, maybe because they can't tell the difference between satire and they can't tell the difference between real news. So it will just confuse them.
What's this guy's name? Fleming?
Fleming.
His campaign slogan was Fleming. I don't get it.